Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're talking about another penny stock market watch. That's right, under $5, Yu-Gi-Oh market watch. And let's just jump right into it as fast as we possibly can, right? I did have a question though. This isn't for me. This is for you guys watching. Is the Karibo deck any good? Like, I know I can watch, that one guy with the glasses and the nice voice. I don't remember his name, but he always does the 10-minute testing. I know I can watch Lithium 2300. He does that as well. And there's probably a bunch of other people that do it. But what do you guys think of the Karibo deck? Because right now, the third best selling card under $5 is Astral Karibo from Brothers of Legend. And if we look at just Karibo in general, hopefully this will help us get there. We're going to need to, oh, this is kind of working, kind of not. There are a lot of Karibos in the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is it Kariban? I know some of them are Kariban. Or there's a Kariban. I don't know if there's a bunch of them. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, so no. Yes. Let me just do this then. Karib. Start with Karib. See if that gets anything. Oh, yes, there we go. There we go. We found it. So, we're talking about Karibe, Karibu, Karibi, Kariba, Performer Pal, Karibol, Bubba. If I said that right. Obviously regular Karibo, Winged Karibo, Classic, Jaden Yugi, Kari Babylon, and like I said, Astral Karibo, right? All of them are like well under the $5 mark. Only Astral Karibo's on its rise. If we take a look at this card super fast, we'll see that, yeah, I don't really see, I don't really see this as a great, oh, we'll see, I guess on the fourth page, it's already going up to 5. But I still don't see it really being a great penny stock. A lot of them at $5, 12 at 5, 10 at 5. And so, okay, not the worst. It's not the worst penny stock, but definitely still. Let me know what you guys think. Is Karibo worth it? Because it's one of the easier decks to pick up. Obviously you gotta find the level 1, rank 1 toolbox as well if you're gonna run that deck. Because it's just so strong. And there's a lot of level 1 cards that are actually relatively expensive. So, I mean, I guess we could double check, but that's for regular market watch days. And I think that the biggest thing is it fun? Like, when you're building a bad deck, but you're building it because it's budget, like Aqua Actresses or Nordics or Battling Boxers. The question is it going to be fun even if I lose? Right? That's the question you got to ask yourself. That's the question I'm asking you guys. Is Karibo fun even if you're losing? Right? The next card I definitely want to talk about. I mean, we're seeing a lot of we're seeing a lot of familiar friends: Gadarla, Cosmic Cyclone, Stealth Kraken, Harpy's Featherstorm. This Blue Eyes. Interestingly enough, the alternate art unicorn is here. And this is barely a penny stock, to keep it real. But this is the only version of the ultimate art. If we look at Nightmare Unicorn 2, I'm just curious to see. I shouldn't have searched that. There's other unicorns. Just go here. Yeah, there's actually a lot of unicorns in Yu-Gi-Oh! Interestingly enough. But if we look at the unicorns, other than the alternate art, I mean, the Genesis Impact one is still pennies. So yeah, I was just curious. I was just curious because I know this has been pennies, but I will say at some point, maybe not next year or the year later, but at some point, this will be worth more than the cardboard that it's made on, right? And if you want, I mean, it feels a little like gambling, but if you want to just kind of like, okay, 41 cents, 132, we're playing this game again, right? 132 copies from Ghost Games for 41 cents. I gotta edit my card because I still have the ones from last week. Because I post Market Watch videos every week. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I might get this though. I might get this guy. Well, we'll just go ahead and get rid of it. $54 for 132 copies. So you spend 54, right? Taxes and after taxes and all that jazz, depending on where you live, we're looking at about 60 bucks. If this becomes a dollar card, you're making well over double your money after taxes, before taxes, if that makes sense. What I mean by that is like after taxes it's 60. And then double that's 120. If you sell all of these for $1, you're making $132, which is over that 120 mark, and that's not, applying for shipping. That's not applying for them paying taxes. So what I'm trying to say is that if this card from Genesis Impact hits $1, there's a definite possibility that it could be huge. Now, this version kind of disrupts that. But it's been a staple for a long time, and I don't really see it going anywhere. And we act like, oh, because it's because Link monsters are eventually gonna fade away. There's going to be other staples. That is the case. Sometimes we see cards like Castel, the Sky Blaster Musketeer, Stardust Dragon is another good example. A lot of fusion monsters, for example. We see cards like that eventually fade out, but then we also see some cards always stay relevant. Like this card, for example. I don't even think this card could be talked about on here because it's under $5. It doesn't have a. It does. It does have. It has one version, the Cosmo Blader version, under $5. Crimson Blader has always been relevant because of its passive effect. If it destroys something, it's just if there's a deck that gets countered by it, play this guy. And for the Mirror Match and Sword Soul, bada boom. Right? We look at a card. Obviously, you knew where I was going with this. With like a Pistol. A Pistol has been around for a very long time, and it's a staple. And you look at it, market price of 99 cents, dollar, $1.50, $1.30. This is exactly what that Genesis Impact version of Nightmare Unicorn could look like. IP Masquerena, if we look at that card too right now. IP Masquerena. It's not how you do it. Is this how you do it? What is this card? I always have a tough time finding this card. Oh, the colon is in the I and the P. IP Masquerena, can't even be talking about it because it's over $5, right? Another staple. But you need that card and the Nightmare Unicorn and literally any Link monster, and you can disrupt your opponent. And there's so many decks that can run that it might get to a situation like, okay, they just printed the alternate art in Maximum Gold, they just printed another one in Genesis Impact. What if they don't print another one for another 2 years? And we're still seeing that combo IP Masquerade for Nightmare Unicorn is being used. Just something to keep in mind. Food for thought, Genesis Impact. Let's just actually, 1 second. I just want to humor myself. Let's just go real quick. This won't take too long. For Genesis Impact. I was talking about this guy at my local card shop. First off, $50 for a box is crazy. $50 for a box is crazy. You're not going to find another box for $50. Now, there's a reason, obviously, right? But you got the Evil Twin stuff in here. You got, give me a second. You got some Drytron stuff. Now, obviously, the expensive stuff of Drytron is actually the Cyber Angels. That's okay. You have Performance Hat Tricker, the Goat card. Herald of Ultimateness, excuse me. Almost said the wrong thing. That's okay. An invoked card. Are there other invoked cards in this? I thought there was. This card's fun. Star Drawing's underrated. Shout out Mega Capital G. Another copy of Star Drawing. Goodness gracious. So yes, not the best set, but it's just gonna take one crazy combo or one crazy card for this set to go from $50 to a crazy amount. Just something I wanted to say, because not only do we talk about penny stocks on this market watch, but we also talk about sets. I talk about Dual Devastator a lot. I just wanted to give Genesis Impact another one. I've seen it so many times where everybody in the Yu-Gi-Oh community makes fun of a set for being absolute dog water, and then 2 years later, everybody wants one because it's so expensive. I've seen it before. You've probably seen it too, right? And the final card we're going to talk about is Branded Opening. Now, obviously, Despia's Fusion Generals are getting some support coming up very soon. The announcement of that took this card from 55 cents to $2. Now, you can still get a copy for $1.25 from a verified seller. A direct TCG player verified seller, actually. That's actually pretty crazy. Wait. Actually, no, you can't. No, you can't. But what I do want to talk about with this card, aside from me buying that version, we're just gonna go ahead. No, okay, I'll do that later. Is that once this is gone, these are three, $3, $4 cards. It could still go up in value because even though I'm about to buy the $1.25 version, I look at the second page. This is $4.94. 20 copies at $4.94. It doesn't seem like, oh, that's not over $5, Connor. Why is that exciting? Well, you have $3.75 here, $3.50 here, right? You have a lot of cards around that realm, or a lot of people are selling it around that realm under that $4.95 mark, right? And once those 28 are gone, we're sitting at $4.99 for quite some time, and then bada boom, it's up to $5. And this is now, right? This is before we get more Despia support, we get more Fusion support. So just something to keep in mind. But let me know what you guys think. What are the cards that you're looking for the most? Let me know in those comments down below. Click that like button to show your support for the channel. Subscribe for even more content. But most importantly of all, have a good day.